Hey everybody, Modoch here with another lower tier ranked match commentary. This is another game from the 11th of July. Once again, I haven't played in a while, so some kind of some older videos. This one I'm playing against warriorgus, who's playing full faction Savage Tundra. I'm playing my Elven Archers BG again. I go and put out my deadly tracker first turn. So we'll see how this one goes. Excuse me. Alright, Deadly Tracker gives me some leap and a lot more mobility. Leap and 7 speed means I can kind of leap her out into the center there and then decide after my second deploy whether I want to go for the center font or the upper font. He puts out a Wailing Yeti. So, more than likely a Yeti battle group that I'm playing against. Alright. Check the stats. So I haven't seen Yetis that much. Alright, so we're going to just leap into the center here. And go and put out a civilized. So, kind of want to get their logistics abilities working. So, that's why I put those two out first. So he immediately gets aggressive and goes for that center font with his Yeti. Puts out a Yeti Apostate for a second deploy to try to take that back font. So. I go ahead and just do my standard move of taking my back font first. Because even if he caps that font, that mid font first, he's not going to get any Nora from it. So it's not that big a deal. Just counting my spaces, making sure. And this actually gives me a small advantage. At least I thought. But with Ready and Arctic and such, he's able to take that back font anyway. So. But like I said, I'll be able to contest that mid font this next turn, so it's not like he's going to gain any type of real advantage. So that's annoying. He puts out a frigid barrier, which is essentially just going to force me to bring my deadly tracker down to get into that font. So, like I said, it's annoying, but it's not. It's not like I can't overcome it. Still able to contest. Go ahead and put down my trap. And kind of position my Wilderkin in order to take advantage of getting that font next turn. Go ahead and put out my Elven Archer to get some range going. And I go ahead and brambles Yeti so that he can't get in range. So his plan kind of backfired a little bit there. As I'm sure obviously his plan was to use that frigid barrier so that I couldn't contest that font. So leap's a wonderful thing. So he does a horrific howl on my tracker, which is fine. He's got a deafening aura, which is annoying, as we saw in that last game I posted. And it's funny because I actually played this game. If I remember correctly, that day I played this game first. And then the game against Clone Me was right after this game, so. Alright, just a little positioning. Go ahead and put out my Taskmaster. which procs her logistics range, which is nice. And we're just going to kind of back off with her a little bit, and then go ahead and engage with my wielder, can take quite a bit of damage. But I didn't want to waste the blitz, so I go ahead and attack. And forgot to put my dodge up, but I don't think it's a big deal because you can't get really in range anyway. So, oh, and I was distracted anyway. Duh. So I couldn't put it up. But like I said, it didn't matter anyway. So, alright, so he backs off with his Bleeding Yeti just to force me to move in and get distracted again. And to proc that Deafening Aura, so good thing is right now I've got a couple range units out, so maybe I can take him out with my 2 archers. And then I won't have to be distracted and take the Deafening Aura. So, at least that's my plan. He puts out a Yeti Kirit. Alright, still distracted, so that's annoying. Go ahead and scribe. So I really do want to take out that Wailing Yeti. So I leap in. He had the divert, which is annoying. But I go and tap him again. And take him out with the Wilderkin. Almost. Go ahead and use the Thorn Collection to finish him off and damage the other 2. So, gen a little bit of Nora. Another trap. And I'm going to try to get... Go ahead and save my barrage. Oh no, that's right, that's what I did. I drive her to get 3 attacks off. And in my turn. So my Wilderkin's probably dead. She's in range of the Druid. And the Apostle's going to go in and take the... Yep, that's exactly what he does. Kills my Wilderkin. Covers a globe in the process. 2 globes. Divert is out of the way, so that's good. She doesn't really have a whole lot to protect him. Obviously, I think about Ancestral Anger, but I think I can take him out with just my archer. He doesn't have many hit points left, so maybe a combo of Archer and the Fern or something. Kind of doing damage calculations there, and then he puts out a Crystal Phoenix to make things more interesting. So he just captured that middle font. got 10 left. Go ahead and drive my archer again to get another attack off. Leaves in with 2. And I go ahead and put a burn on him to finish him off. And I kind of move my Taskmaster down just a little bit. And go ahead and put on an Elven statue to get some healing going. Alright, Possum's gone. I've recontested the font. Move stuff up to try to take out the statue. Does a snow blast. Puts out a Yeti ambusher who is shadow spawned. So that's annoying. But I've got my detection out, so I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and drop my Colossal Boa just to get some beefy melee out here. Go and leap back in to recover a globe, play another trap. Go ahead and attack the curate. And barrage the curate. Think about engaging just because they're both, I don't know. That's on cooldown. I don't think he uses prognostication yet. And I go ahead and end my turn. Alright, so he puts out a Yeti Scout. He's still got a Stealth Yeti somewhere around here. I'm checking my detect range. Goes and attacks my Taskmaster to entangle him, so that guy's not going anywhere anytime soon. Especially with the snow. Heals his own curate. And backs off. So right now I've still got him outranged. I think I've still got stronger units on the board. So I'm pretty happy with how this is going. Could get an attack off with the Taskmaster. Oh, don't do that. Yeah, so I drive my Elven Archer again to get, basically with my Elven statue out right there, drive is a no-brainer to get extra, especially to get extra attacks. And I go ahead and put out my Ranger Elite. and end my turn, I think. Yep. Alright, you can't really get in range and attack with the Phoenix, so that's fine. Crystal Phoenix is one of those units, it's just kind of a harasser unit. That you don't necessarily want to kill unless you absolutely have to. Just because it's got immortality and divine favor, so even if you kill it, it's going to come right back and heal everything up. And then you've got the Death Nova as well, which is annoying. Especially against Frost decks, so it's one of those things where I'm not really too worried about killing it right now. Thinking about vortexing it so I don't have to deal with it for a while. Again, I'm checking her stats. Not really sure what he's doing with her. But activated prognostication on the Deadly Tracker. So, still get a couple turns of attacks, at least one turn of attacks with him, so. Alright, Yeti Scout detects. Not sure what he was detecting, just because I didn't have anything, stealth. Oh, he detected my mines, that's what he detected. Alright, so I do go and vortex the Crystal Phoenix, just so I don't have to deal with it for a couple turns. Bring my, bow in to kind of block. Drive my Deadly Tracker so I can get 2 attacks on the Curate. And I think I go ahead and Barrage to get rid of that Curate. This is one attack that's not going to do it. Alright, kind of move my Ranger into position here. Alright, so that gives me that metal font, which will force him into it again to contest. Kind of checking out the Yeti Scout since I didn't really get a chance to earlier. Nothing too scary there. Alright, puts out another Yeti. Yeti Berserker. All these Yetis look alike. So obviously he's got something contesting that font. He does a sphere. Whatever. Oh, it's that ambusher that's contesting that font. That's what it is. Obviously, I haven't watched this game. Usually what I do when I do my commentaries is I'll rewatch the game before I do the commentary so that I don't sound like an idiot half the time. But this one I didn't watch. It's been a couple weeks since I've watched this one. So it's kind of more interesting maybe. Alright, so there's his ambusher. That's who was contesting the font. He obviously put a snow trap out to continue to contest that font. And then he attacked my ranger, so. Alright, so my ranger is now stealth, which is kind of nice. Kind of trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think I go ahead and put my banner out. And I strongly consider bullseye. Kind of checking my ranges here. Really kind of want to get rid of him if I can. I think here I just go ahead and engage. Yeah, I just go ahead and engage the scout. Just so he can't really pull any shenanigans. Go into a fire for effect instead of a bullseye just because only one of my archers can attack this turn anyway. Still got that divert back up, so that's annoying. But I'll still be able to get a double tap off with my ranger. Go ahead and recover a glow with the tracker. These are a little exposed. I can lay that trap. Proc the snow trap. And move to where he can maybe not contest my font. So I've captured the middle font. I'm in a pretty good position. As I said, I'm in a pretty good position here. I don't think he'll be able to contest with the moves he makes. Oh, and then he leaps in. So, yeah, he's able to contest again, which is fine. He does use the sphere against the ranger. But my archer should be able to take him out this next turn, no problem. My deadly track will come off, pacify, and my Elven archer's still in range. And I'll get 3 attacks off. I think. Does that frigid barrier again. Which hurts, but whatever. It's fine. I think he kind of forgets about his Crystal Phoenix down there at the bottom. Gale forces, and that hurts. That hurts bad. So my ranger is pretty much dead. But like I said, I'm able to take out the ambusher as well. So that's a 1-for-1 there, and I'm okay with that. I move her back behind her trap. Alright. Go ahead and double tap him. I don't have a whole lot of movement there, and he's entangled, so that's awesome. Consider Nature's Wrath. Consider a reclaim. Go ahead and double tap the scout. Doesn't matter how much I enrage him, he's not going to do a whole lot of damage to my boa. I do go ahead and do the reclaim and drop a withering fire on the druid. Alright, so the reclaim takes those 2 out of the picture, and I can pretty much kill that scout next turn. He goes and disengages and makes a run for my top font, which is kind of a desperation move, if you ask me. He puts out another Yeti Curate and attacks with the druid again. See if he remembers his Phoenix down there, just chilling. leaps, does his fear, whatever. Just out of range of Nature's Wrath there. So I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want to do. Still put my emerald down. Drop another trap. Cover a globe. Barrage. He's pretty much effectively neutralized my Taskmaster. With the terrain effects and the entangling attack, I'm just not able to do anything with them at this point. I go ahead and take my bow up, engage the scout so that he can't contest that font. Think about a time slip on somebody. I'll go ahead and time slip. I do and time slip the Berserker. I guess he just gives you an opportunity to take him out this next turn. So. Alright, uses Curate, and he finally remembered his Phoenix. Uses Curate to heal the Druid. Can't, he's still making a run for that font, but that scout's pretty much dead. Yeah, Berserker will be dead next turn. Now go Taskmaster once again to entangle him. Oh, he's within cleansing range. Excellent. Might actually be able to get to use my Taskmaster next turn. And there goes that. And has the added benefit of taking out my banner. He takes that font, but Berserker's dead anyway. Berserker's dead. I'm able to recontest. Take out his scout. And I'm not quite in range for a bramble, so. Yep, not quite there. But that's alright. I'll still recontest the font, retake the font actually. Looks like he's going to try to block my boa. Covers the globe. That druid's still going strong. I think that was his first deploy. Been able to keep him alive the whole game. Yep, looking at nature's wrath, baby. Because I should have enough in order to deploy and do that, I hope. Okay. Drops a flag unification on my deadly tracker, so that's annoying. I think this is the first time I'd seen that used as well in any game ever, so basically I can't attack, which is annoying. So that kind of changes my strategy just a little bit. Bring my bullet back into the fray. Back off with my archer. I really want to get rid of that druid if I can. Yeah, gonna have to hit my emerald. But still alive. Okay, so can't attack, can't leap, can't do jack crap. So, I'm gonna put my guardian out. I'll just move her back so that she's in shatter range next turn. Not a big deal. And then I go ahead and barrage the druid, and that takes him out. So, all in all, it was an annoying turn, but not really too big of a setback. So, I've still got more units. I still got the stronger units. I'm not that worried about that. Yeah, and the Phoenix is just a bug. Like I said, I'm not even worried about killing it at this point. Goes ahead and gives up on that mid font, which is probably a good idea. Puts out a Yeti Avalancher. Alright, so go ahead and shatter the flag. And leap back into battle here. Cover a globe. Go and deploy a Wilderkin. Go ahead and attack the Phoenix just because I've got nothing better to do. So. And end my turn. Oh, eats that to get the Death Nova. Can't really contest at all unless he's got a relic. Still got range on him. My bow is almost completely unhurt. He puts out another ambusher. If I were him, I think it would have moved the Avalanche closer so Manic would actually do something, but yeah, it's just me. Alright, so this time I go ahead and I think I go ahead and use my bullseye. I want to try to take out that Avalancher if I can. For some reason it didn't work. There it is. Go and put out my banner to get a couple of damage. And I use a barrage. And I use regular attack. And I can double tap with the tracker. And with deep wounds, he is deed. Let's finish it off with the wilderness. And recover the globe. And there's the surrender. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.